Bill Malugin has covered the border more closely than any reporter in the United States for the last 2 years. And today, in his estimation, the single largest caravan of illegal aliens flowing into this country in his 2 years of watching crossed today. He broke the story. He's got remarkable video for us. He's live at the border now. Bill, great to see you. What did you see?
Tucker, good evening to you. You mentioned it right off the top. This was easily the biggest group we have ever seen during our 19 months of covering this border crisis. And they all crossed illegally into El Paso last night. And we got some pretty wild camera footage to show you. Take a look at this. This was last night in El Paso, a massive caravan of over 1,000 illegal immigrants crossing into El Paso last night. Local media there reporting it was potentially up to 2,000 people and that it was possibly the biggest mass crossing in the city's history. Now, as you look at the video, you'll see just wave after wave after wave of these people walking across the river and then gathering on the U.S. side of the river where they kind of form a single file line, and you'll see that single file line starts stretching almost as far as the eye can see, as again well over 1,000 people crossed there. And it was cold there last night, so you'll see many of them started setting campfires in an effort to keep warm. And CBP sources tell Fox News that over the last 24 hours in that sector in El Paso, there have been more than 2,400 illegal crossings. Border Patrol there has more than 5,000 migrants in custody right there. They're completely overwhelmed, completely over capacity. So they've started mass releases of these people. They're just dropping hundreds of them off at a time in El Paso City streets. So the question here, where did all these people come from? We'll show you. They were bussed in with a Mexican police escort. Take a look at the second piece of video here. Fox News on scene in Ciudad Juarez as about 20 of these migrant buses filled with these migrants received a Mexican police escort into Ciudad Juarez, the city directly across from El Paso, and then they were all dropped off at local shelters and NGOs there in Juarez. But of course, they didn't stay at those shelters. They all started walking over to the river, walking to the border, and as you can see from the video, they started crossing en masse. Bizarre to see the Mexican government essentially escorting them there to have them cross just a few minutes later. And back out here live, Tucker, the numbers just exploding here at our southern border, with the U.S. Border Patrol chief saying in the last 48 hours, there have been more than 16,000 illegal crossings, averaging out to 8,000 per day.